Hello there, and you are welcome to my channel Moussa-English. Today I'm going to explain to you one of the most significant skill for everyone and for anyone who would like to achieve their or his dream, or to fulfill his dream. What does it mean? What does it call? All that based on this question: how to learn effectively. How to learn effectively in the information era, in the digital era, when we have no border, borderless, a small village. How we could be able to achieve and to get more benefits than the mortar and the brick and mortar style. So from my personal perspective, I could talk about three phases or three topic, especially psychological one, social one, and resource or if we talk about learning, we trying to concentrate on the psychology. The psychology of the learner and the sociology. We are surrounding by a lot of things, whether ideological, economical, geographical, and so on. Because as you know, US American or US citizen is not the same in Morocco or in Africa. We have a difference. We have a different ideas and thoughts about economy, about anything. This is we need to be careful with. So in terms of learning, we need to be good into we need to be independent. Independent is not independent economically or something. Independent in terms of the ideological, in terms of the ideas word. For example, I'm trying or I'm going to begin learning مثلا. For example, I forget to include some Arabic word مثلا, for example. So I try to share with you some notes that I've already taken from my personal experience. First of all, if you need to dive deeper, if you need to learn, you need to dive deeper, not just superficial or just a shallow knowledge. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to just without diving deeper into something, especially knowledge. I try to learn a language. I try to learn mathematics or physics or finance or maybe anything of knowledge. What does mean it, and how could be able to learn it? How it's the most question. How? The process, the reason why, and why we learn it. But how it's very important in terms of learning something, in terms of vocabulary, in terms of knowledge at all. So one of the most points that I've already noticed, that the psychological issues and the psychological aspects of any learner. You need to be an active learner. You need to have a sense of thinking and also a sense of humor. Analysis is very important. Developed country skyrocket, not just with the ideological and cultural background or something, but by analysis, by critical thinking. You need to pay attention. Critical thinking, to analyze it, to have a philosophical sense, how to think, It's maybe a huge and significant question. How to think. This one of the most, and the corner is not the corner but the base of anything. And analyze, thinking, critical thinking, and critical thinking. When we talk about analysis, is not in terms of mathematics, digits and so on, but in terms of ideology, how to get solution, how to have a dependent mindset, how to have a dependent mindset. This is the real important point for any learner, for anyone who would like to achieve something, especially in knowledge analysis. You have a critical thinking, you have a severe, a sharp manner, a sharp thinking manner. After that, and in that case, when we have analysis, we try it, and we usually pick up a convenient information, pick up a suitable information, and pick up a useful and maybe anything that will help us beyond the merits, beyond the illusion, beyond the fake news, the fake information, and so on. This is why I concentrate on that, because in this era we are so many fake news mass around us. How we could be able to overcome and to jump out, or how to could be able to jump out, to avoid it. So this is the first point. You need to pay attention. Analysis. And inside analysis, we have so many ideas that I just explain it to you, and I try to bear with me and try to take it into account. After that, what I could say, after that we have we have ideas, the previous ideas that you have. How could be able to analyze and to pick which could be helpful for us, because as you know, ideas maybe could push us forward or pull us backward. But you have to be careful and aware about it. School, the experience of school. What does it mean? School. Point you need to be. School has been impacting, or has been living ongoing, is not ongoing, but but a long impact on our ideas. And as my favorite writer Mark Twain said, school life is greater than school. Really, bear with me. School has some curriculums, has some lessons, but not give us some keys to look for, or to find out some solutions. In developing country we have school, but in developed country we have also school, but we have some difference between them. Are not the same in Africa like in Europe. The school, the sterile system. You need to be free, independent from the chains, from the borders of school. Try to get your own style beyond school. If you follow school, you will have so many problems. You need to analyze your society and your personal issues and your personal worry in another world. That's it. It's very important. Be careful to school, to your previous and your past schooling experience. If you have a bad result in school, every day we have a fixed mindset that we are not good. We couldn't really achieve some huge results. For example, if you fail in mathematics, you don't have even trying to learn it again in future. It's maybe hard. And in terms of that, we talk about fixed mindset. Fixed mindset. The second point that I've just explained to you, fixed mindset. Ideological ideas, you need to be careful. How though they impact on our psychological neuroscience, in terms of neuroscience. How does our brain work with those ideas, with those past experiences, especially in terms of schooling? After that, in the same topic about ideological propaganda. For me, I hate news. I hate news or news, whether in America or in United Kingdom. We have different, slightly difference between between American and Britain pronunciation. So we could say news. News or social media or media give us a sterile knowledge. Give us an illusion. Give us marriage. You need to be honest with ourselves. You need to know ourselves. If you want to achieve something, understand ourselves. Understand the internal word is very important. It's the cornerstone. If you don't make it, just you could be inside marriage, illusion, and myth. We could be surrounded by so many myths without any reality, any real things. Myth or mythical thinking. Just believing in something beyond the reality, beyond the wall and beyond the reality. It's something abstract. Maybe this point has some similar point with the previous point that I've just explained to you in this video and sterile knowledge. After that, independent thinking. Dependent thinking. Dependent thinking is the contrast of independent thinking. I could try to give you an example. For me, I speak from a personal perspective. I don't address anyone. When I was in school, especially primary, high school, or middle school, I was thinking about why I learn it. Why did I learn it? Why? The reason why. If this subject don't help me to find solution for my emotional, my psychological, my economical issues. Why? Just learn for learning. It doesn't matter. It's illogical. We couldn't accept. Our mind doesn't accept it. If we learn for learning. If you learn for learning, it doesn't matter. Anything has some reasons behind. So you need to have a reason. I was surrounded by a lot of teachers who has a fixed mindset, who don't think about the future, who don't have a great understanding of the international reality. I studied mathematics without understand why does where does it, or why does this science work, or we aim at. For me, personally, I studied mathematics. Personally, I try to understand this science. I study physics and so on. And after that, I get a great knowledge, deepest knowledge of why this science. But in school, I just understand that it's a lessons of surface areas and so on. But I don't really understand that mathematics is the science and the language of the existence of the human being and so on. Is philosophical thinking. Just independent thinking equals believe in yourself. Be honest with yourself. Challenge yourself and understand a new perspective of knowledge. Math is good if you have a great psychology, a great arrangement for it beyond what we have in our society, because society have the same ideas, especially in developing country. I'm a person from developing country. I try to speak from my own society. I'm not American or German or something like that. I'm a Moroccan, I'm an African. Just I learn from personal perspective. How school impacts on our thinking. We could not be free. We could be federal and depend on something. You don't rely on someone. You don't rely on some ideological or ideas. Just we need to find out our own way and own paradigm of thinking and so on. To sum up, I have I've already learned a great book called Growth Mindset, and I'm so delighted if I motivate you to learn this book called Growth Mindset. The difference between fixed and growth mindset. If you had growth mindset, you will bear with me and trust me, you will achieve your goal. Why? Because stereotypical ideas can impede your success. Trust. Fuck your success. In all cases. Everything, we need to struggle. So if you would like to get a dependent thinking, you need to struggle, to have experience, to strip, to fall off and to fall over and so on. Try by experience and good thinking, efficient thinking, and believing in ourselves. If you don't believe in yourself, just shut up. It's not shut up, but just sit down. If you believe in yourself, you will carry on. You will continue. You will also carry out and fulfill your dreams. This is my own perspective. I mean, growth mindset and fixed mindset. Fixed mindset is a kind of mindset who challenges and who make some challenges to avoid, to achieve something. I have a growth mindset. Yeah, I've already had a failed experience about mathematics, and you need to come back and to trying to learn it with different views and different maybe perspectives, different opinions. This is the growth mindset. If we have, I forget a great terms, if we have some hurdles, yeah, that hurdle us, hurdles, if we have some hurdles, we need to have critical thinking. How could jump up? It doesn't be resilient and given up quickly. Every day I try, because the problem is the source, or is the source as the cornerstone of innovation. If we don't have problems in this life, we don't have innovative solution. We don't have technology. We don't have transportations and means of transportation and so on. Every day, we usually, when we have problems, we need to have solution. And by this equation, and by this process, we need to push. We need to push ourselves forward, not backward, and so on. To sum up, and in a nutshell, you need to pay attention with laundering mind. Laundering mind or washing mind. Washing mind or laundering mind. Just you need to be careful with your ideas. Just you need to be careful with ideas. The people who success, maybe the people who succeed, because sometimes we have some problems with success is the noun, succeed is the verb. The people who succeeds are honest and believe in themselves. We don't follow, they don't follow someone or some ideas or something. That they have own process, they have own manner, they have own thinking manners. Just you need to believe in yourself and be careful with your fixed mindset. Try over and over until you get your own, and until you get your comfort situation. And I just remember a point: comfort zone. You need to avoid it. Comfort zone is your enemy, and yourself is your enemy. You need to try. You need to try to get the person who would you like, who would you want, and the person we need to find ourselves. You need to find who I am, who am I, who are we. The identity, your identity is your starting point of your success in future. And so I'm so it's not that I'm delighted, but I'm on the 9 o'clock to share it with you. Ideological, social, psychological, economical, and everything. Follow your success in those topics and in those issues. Follow from your identity, from your inner world, and just believe in yourself. And you are welcome to my channel, Moussa English. It's my pleasure to share it with you.